Okay, so the course continues after two failed attempts on trying to stream. My first stream gone well. It was on 720p and apparently it was going well, but no, on the race it got the black screen. So I'm going to stream a replay from the Manufacturers Series, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm starting second, and I missed on poleman by 84 hundredths of a second, and behind me is Sir Chas. So we're both racing for TNTR here, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's get to the outside view so you can watch everything that happens. Okay, so we are already underway and we're going through the first corner, and Paydew hasn't got the best of runs and we are able to attack him, so let's get on board. We're outside, but we'll have the inside for the next corner. But let's see, he pushes us quite aggressively. We have to strain up the wheel, but I was inside, but he wasn't really gentle. He really closed the door. So now we're outside here, and he parked it quite well for us to not overtake, as we can see there. And now we're going 3 wide. And he keeps ahead. Chas has a look, he backs out, and we're still trying to make the move, but he's still covering absolutely everything. And now let's get on board with us. I was planning on going late, make a move right around the outside, but I couldn't. And here, because the Toyota is down on power, we get back ahead of Chas. And here I nearly got loose, going down to 4th gear. And I think Chas and I made slight contact. It didn't look like contact on my screen, but he told me we did. And now we're going free, and he's going 3 wide with these 2 guys on an Aston and a Jaguar. He nearly gets both places back. I think he does. Yes, right around the outside. Okay. So now we're right behind Paydew. And obviously we want to make the move, we want to win. So get ready for some really sweaty laps because he was quite fast. But I wasn't giving up. I still had the slipstream, and I could attack him anytime. Okay, so let's actually skip the boring part a little, because you don't really want to watch this all. Okay, so now he makes a little mistake, we get a good exit, and now we're on his inside. And I knew he would try to squeeze me to the inside to push me a little, but so I just brake very late, but he makes a brilliant switchback move. And now we're side by side, and look at this. He pushes us, we need to get out of the way. Oh, that was insane. And now we're still going side by side, we're still going at it. And we have the outside, but we're trying to make a move right around the outside because we knew he would park it on the inside to try and defend. But that's when he saw we were trying to do it right around the outside, he just made his car a little wider. But now he's pushing us once again, but we're on the inside. And now we surely have the place. He goes slow, very slow, and in all of this, Chas, who has something like 3 seconds behind, has caught us both. So now here my thoughts were, Okay, I need to get in the pits now to prevent Pay from doing the undercut. So tires were already very worn out, and we had a 2.0 laps of fuel left, so we had to stop. And let's see what happens. As we get on board with Chaz. And now let's see. I told you I'm going into the pits. Let's see what these guys do. And they both follow me. Ooh, that was a last minute call from Chaz. Okay, so I knew I had to risk it a little on fuel to come back ahead, but he had saved a little fuel and we come right behind. That was quite frustrating because I had already done the job on the track, but he gets me on the pits. It was quite frustrating. Okay, but now he got a bad run through the first corner and we're trying to go side by side and he covers us off. Now we go to the outside and he runs in a little deep. Well, not enough for us to make a move, but he ran in a little deep. And we get a good run. We're trying it here once again. We kept the foot in. We kept it flat out. Now maybe go to the outside. I try to slow in fast out. Well, I actually tried to keep it on the outside because he parked it once again, but I couldn't. And now, as you can see, I'm attacking him left, right, and center. I am not letting him get a breath. And all of this, Chaz has been stuck behind a Chilean, and he has lost heaps of time. We get on the grass a little, and we couldn't let him go for more than 1 second. We couldn't, because if we did that, we had pretty equal pace always. So if we did that, he was just getting away. So here we nearly lose the back end, and we're following him quite closely, and you'll see what happens next. We keep it quite closely. We just show him the car here, brake early to make sure we don't hit him, and it looks like he loses the back end, and he makes that mistake once again on the final corner. Unbelievable. And now we have the outside, and I was like, he's going to park it on the inside, thinking I will do a switchback, so let's just try and go around the outside, braking late, but it went horribly wrong. But anyways, we had a better exit, and let's see, he's protecting everywhere. I really don't know where he's going to go. He gets back to the outside for the next corner once again, and we had a slight touch on the brake, and oh, we need to brake to not make any contact. And now we had a better line. We kept it flat out, and we are going to the inside. Let's see, and that's job done. I thought he would make a switchback because we gone really wide through that corner, but he didn't, luckily for us. So now we get to his onboard. He's now chasing us. Oh, he did this corner on 4th gear. Oh, okay. And yeah, he held it on 5th gear. Yeah, that was faster. That was clearly faster. So yeah, now we'll see what happens. I already know what happens, but you don't. He gets quite desperate right there, trying to overtake us, and he's losing heaps of time now. And Chaz, it's only a 2-man race now. chassis like 5 seconds behind, and if the fuel consumption of the 86 wasn't that bad, you know, he could be like 2 seconds closer or something. Oh, what happened? Okay. So now 2 laps left, and I knew I still had to push. I was sweating like a madman. And now I'll shut up and you can see the battle from the outside camera. Oh, he goes wide. He was getting quite desperate, really trying to get us back. He was on the lead all race except for half a lap when we overtook him and then came into the pits, but oh, yeah. Okay, he was still keeping it quite close. It was something like, the gap was something like 0.3 right now. And we were approaching the final lap of the race. To see what happens. And let's see. Through the final corner, where he's been making too many mistakes, he nearly hits us. Oh, he was nearly on our inside. He backed up. And oh my god, no. What an anticlimactic way to end this race. And Chaz was already catching back. Really, because I didn't feel that good when he got off. Because I feel like we could have had a very fun last lap battle where I could have maybe held my own against him, but he made that mistake. He made that mistake 3 times on the race and it was all over. So now there are only few corners left and we're distanced by 1 second. And yeah, it's a little anticlimactic, but it's what it is. Also, it was a plus 50% clean race bonus. So oh, my DR should be quite up. Those are good news. Wish this was the top 24. Nah, but I wouldn't have won the top 24. Okay, so there are only 3 corners left. We're running a little bit too deep. He runs even deeper. And this is nearly it. It's nearly over. Unless we've got a penalty, which we haven't. It's all over now. And round the final 2 corners. And we get our 57th win. Yes, and that's it. We have won. Well, I have won all the races I have raced in today. Quite fun, quite fun. And this was the most, hardest fought victory I had in all day. So yeah. If you are still watching to this point, thank you for watching. Hope I can stream again soon, and goodbye.